And the last story for today, because I'm sorry that last story just took it all out of me. Plus, I really do want to go to bed. The UK Ashraf Khan jailed for fathering 3 children with his daughter.
Oh.
This is the world we live in, people. Jesus.
Yeah. See, this might be unusual to us in the West, but it's not that unusual where they came from. So
yeah, let's jump into it. All right, Ashraf Khan.
Well, I'm not jumping in.
Well, yeah, I'm jumping into it apparently, but anyway, thanks. Ashraf Khan, 81, was jailed for committing incest by fathering 3 children with his own daughter. The abuse only coming to light after the victim told her husband of her deathbed. Brantford Crown Court had a victim that Khan's 6 children had been born in Pakistan. Pakistan. Yeah, it's getting late. Leave me alone. Where she was married to her husband and moved to the UK to join her father, also a Pakistani national. It was during the 1980s that the abuse began, and she gave birth to 3 of her father's children before passing away in the early 1990s, the Telegraph and Angus reports. Before she died, the woman told her husband and the truth about the parentage of their 3 children. He did not inform authorities until 2012. Why the hell would you wait 22 years? But anyway. Prosecutor Abigail Langford explained he wished to continue the act as a father and care for the children he had brought up as his own. Oh, God, this is just disgusting. Khan was not questioned by police until he returned from Pakistan in 2016, and when he was interviewed in September of that year, the court heard that he denied having any sexual relations with his daughter. Oh, DNA doesn't lie, dude. However, DNA evidence, okay, here we go, was used to confirm what his wife had told him in her dying moments, Miss Langford said. There was also other medical evidence presented to the court said to be directly attributed to the incestual parentage, including an ability to feel certain pain resulting in the offspring suffering injuries such as burns during their childhoods. What? I don't get that. There were also other medical evidence presented to the court said to be directly attributed to the incestual parentage, including an ability to feel certain pain resulting in... Oh, okay, so they don't have the pain receptors? Is that what they're saying? So, yeah, so I'm guessing from that is that the children, because obviously they're ancestral, don't have or are unable to feel pain. And that has resulted in them being hurt as children and suffering burns during their childhood.
Or maybe it's just because it's incest and there will be problems with the children. But anyway.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Because of the incest and the DNA breakdown, it's caused the children not to have the pain receptors or not feel pain. But anyway, such genetic abnormalities are also a lot higher percentage in children born of first cousins marriages who are also at a higher risk of infant mortality. Breitbart London reported in 2017 that the London Board of Redbridge, 1 in 10 infant deaths within the Pakistani community was the result of genetic complications arising from having related parents.
Yeah, well, it's in the Muslim culture, cousin marriage is kind of common. Very common, actually.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Anyway, the 81-year-old Pakistani man eventually pled guilty to the incest the month prior to the proposed trial and was sentenced to 4.5 years in jail. The grown children paid tribute to their mother's honourable husband for raising them as his own, with one saying after the trial, "It takes a special man to be dad, as anyone can be a father. He is one of a kind and will never be able to repay him for what he has done for us. Discussing the profound trauma inflicted on their mother, they added, they would like this case to be brought awareness of incest being committed, and for other people who may have experienced something similar to come forward so that the other offenders who have committed similar crimes can be tried through the courts. Oh boy. Oh yeah.
Would you? Well,
I don't know where to go on this one. I really don't. There's so much wrong with this article. There really is.
Yeah. This is not something that we want in the West. I can tell you that now. And obviously, you know, human rights would say that those children would be, you know, citizens of the country they're in, and they'd stay, and maybe they'll have children. You never know. I would not like that, but what can you do? I mean,
so look, full props to the father. I'm not going to say dad because that's this piece of shit on the screen. But full props to the father for raising the kids, even though they weren't his. And knowing that, that does take a special kind of person, really. This guy, I'm glad you're going to jail. Although, I don't think this is enough. Like, what did they charge him with again? How many years? Was jail? It doesn't say for how long. Did it?
Yeah, and the punishment should be something like
like he's 81. He's 81. Like, seriously, how much longer is this guy gonna live?
Not long enough for the punishment he deserves.
No. Like, you can see he's got a hearing aid by the looks in his ear. You know, he's already looking like he's a little slow.
Well, he's a little slow for having those children with his daughter too.
Well, he just doesn't care, does he? But yeah, look, at the end of the day, full props to the father for raising these kids. The dad, I don't know, just execute him, I suppose. I don't know. Look, is it time to bring back corporal punishment? Like,
yeah.
You know, you let's rehabilitate people. No, because it doesn't work. Like, even if this guy was, like, arrested 20 years ago, what's he gonna, 30 years in jail at the very most before he dies? Yeah. Like, he screwed up 3 people's lives. That average lifespan of someone with, or who knows, with these sort of complications, but the average lifespan of someone is around 80 plus years.
Well, it's definitely not going to be that if you're the child of incest. No. And let's not forget the mental trauma that these children will have as adults, knowing these things.
I really don't know. I really don't know. Yeah. Like, I know the incest is, quote, a thing in Muslim cultures.
Well, that's true too. Maybe they might be okay with it if they grow up, you know, of that faith. Maybe.
I don't know, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. What is your thoughts on this? Do you believe this is sick and disgusting? Do you believe that this is part of their culture and you, quote, should respect it? I'd love someone to try and make that argument, I swear. But guys, look, yeah, at the end of the day, I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great night and enjoy.